What's going on, guys? This is pt1, and today, let me just get in this podium. I'm making a knife collection update video. Been a lot of update videos on this channel so far, and last time this was like a major 8 GB 2-part video. Yeah, it took up 8 GB of my phone. That's how long the video was. It was like 40 to 50 minutes long. It was insane. I'm not doing that again. I'm gonna make this really short, quick, snappy, so I'm just gonna get right into it. These are the knives that I collected from since I was 9, 10, or 11, I don't even know. It's a lot of knives, and I definitely will own more in the future, but I'm just gonna get right into it. I don't want to waste any time. I might not be commentating over many of these, but I'm just gonna like show you some of them. Well, I'm gonna show you all of them, but to actually get the knife part, you have to pull that back, and that's the sheath with it. This is a Tonto, really nice looking one from Bud K. That's the sheath. This is a Hitler Youth knife. It's actually a replica. It's the swastika. That's the sheath. Very flimsy. This is kind of like a biker knife. My mom got me in from Laconia, New Hampshire. You can hold it. It fits like perfect in your hand, even though it's a little small. And that's the sheath for that. It actually just slips right into the sheath. This is some custom knife from Mexico. I have no idea who made it. It's completely custom made. You'll have no like markings from a brand or anything on it whatsoever. This knife I found, well, I didn't find, my grandpa had in South Dakota. It's estimated to be between 150 to 350 bucks. Has his last name, which is right there. The R is actually his middle name. Wait, no, sorry. That's Roger A. Levasseur. I don't know what his middle name is. The middle name is actually the A right there. First name's Roger, last name's Levasseur. Nice French name. I wish I had that instead of, whatever name I have now. Some guy, Tom Covell, made this in Edgemont, South Dakota. That's where my grandpa lives, and that's where the guy who made this knife lives. He's a really cool blacksmith out there. He actually specializes in Damascus steel. As you can see right there, that's Damascus steel because of the way that the knife has his pattern on it. And that back is nice too. He works with all this materials, gets different woods and all that. Little brass fillings everywhere, and it's just wonderful. He does a really good job. This sheath is all leather too, so he has a whole leather working thing. This is my first like sheath knife that had a sheath. And no company name, but there's stainless steel, China. This was from me striking a flint on the edge part, which I had no idea what to do with the flint. I just know it made sparks, and I thought that was cool. So I started striking against the edge. And let's try to focus on that. Alright, I'm trying to get the focus. There we go. It's the blade is actually chipped. Right over there. There's a lot of markings from the flint. I was supposed to use it in these grooves right here, because these grooves would work really nice. The flint's in here. These two are the same knife. Both wrapped in this fake paracord, but it does the job. If you really need to do something, then you might be able to use that for something. It's the same exact thing. It says SOS, save our souls with the. It's something there. It's not Braille, but I forgot the name for it. Really nice orange, and this one's by. I forgot that company brand. But this is like the only knife that I have that's Braille, I'm pretty sure. And this is a neck knife, because this is supposed to be worn around the neck. This is also a flint. This is a custom knife from South Dakota. Nice mirror polish. It says Bowman right there. And you have some really nice brass hand guard, which shakes and makes noise. Yes, this is ebony and some like weird white and red stone and plastic filling. This is a real antler at the end. And then some like Indian feather things, like a string attached to it. Which, I mean, that's actually engraved and painted onto the back of it. That's not like something. This is the sheath for it with leather tassels. Whole thing's leather, and in the back it says custom made. Oh, sorry. Custom made Union Center, South Dakota. Sorry, I can't focus. My phone is just doing whatever it wants to right now. But it says custom made Union Center, South Dakota, because that's where I went like a month or two ago. These two are the same, except this one's actually smaller than that one. Both made from real buck antlers, and I got these for free because I found them in my great grandpa's garage. So I was like, oh, must be mine. So the tang goes pretty far down. I mean, if it went all the way through, that wouldn't make any sense because the antler would just not support that. And this part's been smoothed down, so if you want to hold it like more towards the blade end, I mean, that doesn't feel comfortable. I like holding it like this, or like that. And then, it's more practical too. So we have some serration, which is kind of useless because of how massive it is. Like, I can fit my thumb in there. And there's a nice edge on the back. I actually believe it's a false edge. And the edge, actually, like the main one, isn't that great at all. So same with this thing. It's smooth towards the handle part, and over here it's not. It's a buck antler, so you're not gonna like get like a massive like smooth part because it kind of grows naturally, well, randomly from like a buck's head. This also has a nasty serration. This is massive. Blade is not great, like in great condition and great sharpness. As you can see, there's rust on that side all over the place. It actually looks like fingerprints, which it actually is, but there's a false edge on it as well. I'm doing the big knives first, and I'm going to small ones. This is some, survival knife. This is from Survivor. It's a really good company. I like this company. I'm going to buy a lot of knives from them. And has these little notches in the middle. Same brand. This is by Survivor. And this one's actually a lot more like survival. Because this isn't wrapped in like some plastic or whatever that is. Like that is we have a paracord thing, and it's pretty thick compared to my thumb. I mean, it's not the thickest knife, no way. I believe the Kukri is from Bud K, and has a nasty edge on it. This is super nasty edge, like sharp. This is like a finger thing here, so you can like do some woodwork with it, fiddle something, and it looks like you can strike a flint on this part, and it has a really nice edge. That's not a false edge in the back though, and the handle feels wonderful. You can hold it like this, whatever suits your needs. And this is also the sheath that comes with this. Some nylon sheath, and there's a flint in here. These two do not come with sheaths. Someone tried to put a really bad mirror polish on this, and it cuts off right over there, right below stainless shine. You can see like a line, and it gets all foggy. It doesn't look good at all. So they should have done something with that area and that area, but It's not bad. It's the second or third dagger that I own. This isn't real wood because, something's peeling off there. Kind of looks like a plastic material. But this is, I'd imagine, real brass. I hope. I have something right with this. I mean, the fact that it's a dagger, that's cool and all, but it'd be better if, it had genuine quality to it. I have to focus the zoom. Here we go. This is the sheath it comes with. It doesn't have like a belt thing and whatnot. It's just super simple. I'm already at 10 now, so I'm gonna have to really do this fast. This is the Force Recon Bowie knife. That's what I'm gonna call it, because it is a Bowie knife from United Cutlery. Come on, please zoom in. You are making me. Thank you. United Cutlery has a really, really good feeling handle. This is a lefty knife. Check this out. The sheaths on this are all righties. This is a right, left. This is a lefty. These are rights. All the rest are rights. This is meant to be carried on this side, your left side, not your right side. So if you want to pull this knife up to the right side, it'd be very weird. So it would actually be a lot easier to pull it from this side, swing it around like that, which is kind of like, I guess, more practical in a way, but it's really nice. It has a nasty serration. The top isn't really serrated, but whatever it is. There's a thing right there. Yeah, thing. There's a hole. Looks like there's a serration, but there's not. And then there's some edge right there. So it's really nice. So a lot of empty space right here. A lot of black empty space for no reason. This is the ultimate Gurkha kukri I got from Bud K. I thought it'd be amazing. It was $25. I mean, I didn't expect it to be like the best kukri I've ever owned or whatever. And it is not. It's actually horrible, and I do not like it, and I think that I should get a full refund on this. But, stuff happens. So, it's full of rust, as you can see. It didn't come like this. It's just been sitting in a drawer with liquid on it. It comes with some liquid. It's disgusting. Has some weird, funky pattern thing. It's like the bottom is kind of different, and then it says India right here. That's so messed up. Please just let me focus. Yes, India, and then we have this monster handle with that little wood thing in the middle. It is full tang. The edge has absolutely no edge. I had to make an edge, and the only edge on this is actually right over here in the middle part, where the curve actually starts to get a little serious, right over there. That's the only part with the edge. The tip has no edge. It's not my fault. It's theirs. This is the sheath it comes with two small knives for hunting skinny animals. Excuse me. The Sheffield Rogue. Got this from a army surplus store. I thought it was like brand new, not used, or like from a war of some sort. No. You get these brand new from Walmart for like $5, and I completely wasted my money because I spent $35 for this. That's its thickness compared to my thumb, the grooves and whatnot. What I do like about this is the serration on the top, so it doesn't give you that. When I want to cut something, maybe I do want all this to be one nice blade, and not just, look, here's some serration halfway down, and we'll just stop it from there. I don't like that. So, the bottom doesn't come out, so there's nothing in the handle. Handle is very boring, doesn't feel bad at all, but also, you can't hurt yourself when you do stuff like that. So, that's good. Not much about that. This is the sheath. It says Sheffield Rogue. Oh, they want to make themselves noticed, so I'm going to save this for last. This is my favorite knife. $200. This is also $200. This is 200 flat. I bought this for 200 flat because it was custom made, and that was, it's mass produced, so it was kind of like $189.99 from also Gandi Knives. This is my Timber Rattler Western Outlaw. Use this thing so much. It's my, it's for the, sorry, it's the best Bowie knife that you can get anywhere that's in a price range from $0 to $30. I mean, this thing I got from $25 on Amazon. Absolutely loved it, and I still do. TR65 surgical stainless steel, made, handcrafted in Pakistan, and doesn't mean anything because it's still a monster knife. Timber rattler, obvious Bowie distinctive look. Really nice handle pack wood with the brass things, fillings and whatnot. Has a nice edge, all that. It's good. My timber rattler knife sharpener. We have a fine sharpener on this side and a coarse sharpener on that side. What you do is you put it on the table, and you hold it and you swipe your knife back and forth through those, or just one way through those. I got this for 99 cents on Amazon. Doesn't actually work that bad at all. It actually is pretty good. It's just pretty scratched up from me sharpening. That's the knife side, that's the scissors side. And you can go like this. Just place it like that and start sharpening knives. This is a all leather sheath that I found in my great grandpa's house in South Dakota. And I don't own one of these, but until now, I almost just said I don't own one of these, but I do. This is mine now. I technically didn't steal it. I asked, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, sure, I'm not gonna have any use for it, so I might as well give it to you." And it smells wonderful. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. I absolutely love the smell of leather in this thing. Oh, it smells good. And you can put, a really decent sized knife in there, so nothing massive like this insane butterfly knife, but a decent sized one. This over here is my, this is the sheath for the Timber Rattler Western Outlaw. All leather sheath with a foam middle part, so it separates the other side. This is my machete. It's pretty beat up. I mean, the edge isn't chipped, broken, nothing. Nothing's really wrong with the edge. But as you can see, there's a lot of disgusting stuff on that, and that's from trees. I cut down a lot of trees with this thing, and it just ate it. Absolutely just demolished everything in its path. Excuse me. And I would highly recommend it if there was a brand name on it, because this is 440 stainless in China. I really worked this thing out. I mean, the paracord's falling apart and this tape is coming out. So that's the sheath that comes with it. And now my custom knife that my Nana made me. And these are real turquoise type of bead things with I forgot what this is called. I almost said cartilage, something that holds the bone together. This is a real stone. You can kind of like tie a rope to a stick and use this as a spear. That's actually a really good idea to do that. And there's like a leather lanyard, and this is real bone handle. And this is the sheath. It's not made of real leather, but there's real turquoise. That's not. But these stones are, and that is. And there's a ton of tassels. I mean, when you have the thing like this, it's hard getting the tassels kind of like completely off, because there's so many of them, and this thing like holds it down. I'll put that away when, I'm done making this video. This is an 18 karat gold little knife. It's all it is. It's a little knife. Let me open this up real quick. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put the phone down. Alright, I actually opened two, because this one was there too. A very small blade. It's not even anywhere close to the size of my finger. The price is anonymous, so I'm not gonna tell you what it is. But it is made from pure 18 karat gold, not plated. Now this is the real stuff. It scratches super easy, which is kind of why I want to get to the next one really quick. So I'm gonna put the thing. Oh wow, yeah, I got pinched. This is another knife. Price is anonymous. All the prices except for that knife, and this knife are anonymous because I don't like. Oh, and this one too. I don't like giving people prices. You have to contact me personally because yeah, none of these knives is for sale, by the way. Like, I mean, they are in like other companies and whatnot, but not in my collection. These are all my personal knives. This is a real scrimshaw knife for a price range between $0 and $1 million. So that's real bone for the sides, and there's a nice brass thing at the bottom, and it closes super easy. I have to push that down, put the blade like that. Done. Okay. This is some Chinese knife. Not like Chinese knife, but it was made in China, sadly, because, you know, a lot of stuff isn't really real. Like this handle. It's not really engraved. It's kind of plastic, pre-made. But it's still amazing. Real Damascus steel. With engraved kind of ocean pattern on one side. And this is China right there. But this just looks amazing. And it's my cover photo for my Instagram account. Just everything about this is absolutely awesome. And again, this is not for sale. None of them are. These are all multi-tools. I'm not going to open them because it take me another 20 minutes. You know, get all these open. Newport. I got this from Newport. You know, a bunch of stuff. Now, moving on to the folders, and this is the last set of knives, and then I get to take a nice long breath and put all these away, because it took me about 10 minutes to get them all out. To get this out, you can kind of squeeze it, and the bottom thing falls out. This is a butterfly knife. It doesn't really look like it, but trust me, it's a butterfly knife. It is a monster butterfly knife. Yeah. It's massive. It's a trench knife and a butterfly knife kind of merged together in one. You can actually take this off to make it just, you know, a butterfly knife. And, I mean, that's not going to be bad. It really isn't. And it's pretty thick. Has some serration here. Some serration. Has a lot of serration here. And then a lot of niceness here. It says 440 stainless steel. And it's very comfortable to hold. You can actually just squeeze that in if you want to do it one-handed, like I just did. Squeeze that in, or squeeze it to do that. And let's see if I can do this. Yep, all one-handed. Close, open. It's not gonna fall out. I mean, it could, but you never know. This is some knife I found in my basement back in my old house. Yep, just simple, plain, made in China. Done. This is just a small knife. Nothing too special about this. I'm actually going to stop talking with the folders now. I'm just going to show you a brief little look at each one of them. It's supposed to be a motorcycle. I have to put the camera down real quick. Nazi World War II knife. It's actually a dagger. You get the point. Coca-Cola knife, super rare. These are very expensive. Hard to find. That old. Bullet knife. Bucklight. My first folding knife. It's super hard to get this thing open with one hand, so I don't think that'll happen. Sorry. Orange skull, back background, karambit. Trench knife. I have over $1,000 so far invested in my knife collection. A very small butterfly knife. .12 gauge shotgun shell knife. Small key knife. Actual butterfly knife. This knife has a weird thing when you rub your finger against it. It leaves like a purple streak of where your sweat or whatever it was. I have to do that again. This one has a flashlight. This one also has a flashlight.